Hey, everybody, welcome to Kame House Party. I am Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
And this is a podcast where we attempt to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball that has ever existed. Then we get together onto microphones and we talk about what we watched, which leads us into comedic conversation, some improv comedy, various bits and skits, and all for your amusement and pleasure, for your ears. That sounds gross, so we're going to move on past it.
Pleasure for your ears.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Yes. Patenting that term.
TN.
But before we get to the episode we watched today, to cover that, we have to do a little cleaning up. This is a party, as the title suggests. So we have to get ready for it in a segment we call Kame Housekeeping, to get everyone, whether you're an old listener or a new listener, ready for the episode ahead. And the first part of Kame Housekeeping is the UN-sanctioned, world-famous 1 minute roundup.
Oh, God, there was a cave-in. Oh, there was a cave-in in the mine. Oh, boy. Jared, are you okay?
Chad, I'm fine, but Jared ain't moving.
Oh, God.
Hold on. Let me kick him a few times.
Don't kick him.
Yeah, he really ain't moving. Huh?
Oh. Is he breathing?
Hold on, let me get near his chest here. Hey,
oh.
Jared.
Chet, hold on, stop. Chet, knock it off. Hold on. Chet, I have to.
He ain't breathing, by the way.
Okay, then maybe none of that mattered. But man, are you rough with a body. He could have been hurt, but now we know he's dead. I'm just saying, before we check on Stacy over there, who seems to be, she looks a bit roughed up, but she might be okay. Before we check on Stacy, I need you to not hit her or kick her body or anything.
Well, how do you suppose I'd check that they're alive? They could just be sound asleep.
But waking them up at this point,
I'm a deep sleeper.
I know you're a deep sleeper. That's why you're usually late. Okay?
Yeah.
But just because you're a deep sleeper does not mean everybody has to be awoken in the same way that you are by your...
Why don't you demonstrate?
Okay,
Marshall, come on.
Let me go over here. Hey, Stacy.
Marshall, she ain't waking up. Also, is she alive?
I think I hear honk shooing, but I don't know if that means alive or dead.
Well, gas does escape the body if you die, so that could be it as well.
It could be the honk shoe.
Look, I keep trying, I guess. I'm learning.
I'm just gonna gently shake her shoulder. Okay, I can't tell. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell.
Well, knuckle crack. Look who needs to get a wake it up.
Stacy, I'm sorry. This is the only way I can tell if you're alive or dead.
Stacy, if you're alive, you better get up right now.
Oh, God. Oh, you're tap dancing on her ankles. She's not moving. She's dead. Oh, Stacy's dead.
Oh, she was dead. Now her ribcage collapsing once I stepped on it maybe had something to do with her death.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that part.
Who could tell in this case?
Damn it.
And see. And he'll never be convicted.
Well, we don't even know if they got out of that mine.
Yeah, we'll never know. You guess what, audience? They're trapped there forever. That's improv law.
Law.
Look, if you're confused by what happened, I agree with you. But look, before we do the 1 minute roundup proper, we have to do a Western improv scene to tighten or loosen our improv muscles, depending on what improv we're about to do. I think today it definitely was a loosening.
Oh, very loose.
And that brings us into the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time Vince, has to summarize everything that we've covered in Dragon Ball thus far. That's 157 episodes of the OG Dragon Ball, and that's 17 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. That is a lot to cover in under a minute, but we do it for you, for entertainment value, because it's a bit of a challenge. But we also do it so in case you're new to the podcast, you're new to Dragon Ball, you're ready to go. You're caught up. You can just hop right in with the latest episode. Vince, are you ready to deliver this roundup to the good people?
I am. I'm ready. Starting now. 7 match Dragon Balls. You collect them all. You get to wish for anything you want. Goku, he's a main character. He meets a bunch of people on his long journey as a kid. He meets Bulma, Roshi, Krillin, Yamcha, Puar, Oolong, Ox King, Chi-Chi, all these other great people. And then he goes on an adventure. He fights in 3 Tenkaichi tournaments. He comes in second in the first 2, first in the second one after he defeats Piccolo Jr., the son of Piccolo Sr., who killed Krillin in between the Tenkaichi tournaments. Along his journey, he also fought and defeated a full army, the Red Ribbon Army. He made friends with the Green Fox, and then he grew up in the last one. He got all tall. He fought Piccolo Jr. again. Like I said, he won. He did not kill him. The next thing that happens is 5 years later, Goku has a son after marrying that Chi-Chi girl that I mentioned, who's the daughter of the Ox King. And from space, what falls from grace is his space son space brother Raditz, who wants him to take over the planet, but Goku is like, no, I'm not that bad of a Saiyan, and now he's trying to fight off 2 more by training. Oh God, I really did not.
Nailed it. What are you talking about? We got there. Look, some of you haters out there might think, oh, Vince left out a lot of stuff. Well, that's true. But if you're thinking that way, all you got to do is go back and listen to our old episodes. So if you need more, you can always go back, baby. We're not mad at that. But we got to move forward to the next part of Kame Housekeeping, which is where we let you folk know that Vince and I, we watched 2 different episodes of Dragon Ball. I watched the English subtitled version, and Vince watches the English dubbed version. And we do this because we goofed in the beginning. We did not coordinate what we were going to watch. We watched 2 different versions of it, and we decided to keep going because there's a lot of fun things to compare and contrast when we're discussing the episode. And the first thing that is different is usually the title. Vince, will you please give us the English language title for this episode?
Of course, Aaron. With gusto, I will present to you the English translated title of Dragon Ball Z Episode 18, The End of Snake Way.
Similar. Not that similar.
Okay.
Not that similar.
Okay. Don't get my hopes up.
They're never going to be the same again. Ever.
You keep telling me, but I'll keep believing.
So my title for the English subtitled version is for Episode 18 of Dragon Ball Z, Last Stop on the Serpentine Road. Are you Kyle-sama?
Okay. I like having that question at the end.
Well, yeah, it's appropriate.
It's appropriate.
But I was so happy to get this title. I'm like, thank you, Lord.
Yes, yeah.
We're finally here.
It does feel like an actual year has passed since we started the Snake Way stuff. I know that's not true, but boy, oh boy, I would not have thrown it past them to give us one more like menial obstacle to focus on for Goku getting to this last bit of getting to the end of Snake Way. I thought this episode would end with him getting to the end, and that be it. But we got a nice payoff.
I don't know if this is a partial filler episode. I want to say it feels like it is, with some of the things they introduce. Mm-hmm. But we can't know for sure because, as many of you know, we don't do research on this show. It is forbidden. Mm-hmm. The ancient pacts have been made. Yep. We cannot do research. I would like to keep my firstborn son, please. So I can't. But that's, but if any of you know if this episode was filler, semi-filler, full filler, no filler, all thriller. You can write to us and let us know at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. Let's get cracking on this episode, because there's a lot of fighting, not a lot of other things.
Yeah, like full sentences.
Okay.
No. I was exaggerating, but there is so much fighting in this episode that I was like, wait a minute. I want to talk about one of these things for a minute, because we'll start with the recap, because Goku turns out is exhausted from running, and the timing throughout these last few episodes have been wonky. So this kind of brings it all to a head that it's almost been a year. So the Saiyans have almost arrived on Earth.
Damn.
And Goku is just now seemingly getting to the end of Snake Way. Back on Earth, though, we see a Saiyan pod, and there is a voice echoing, "Wake up, Kakarot, destroy all life forms." It's just repeating that over and over and over again.
I don't get the destroy all life forms part. It's just wake up, Kakarot.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I get a sinister female robotic voice saying, "Wake up, Kakarot, destroy all life forms. Wake up, Kakarot, destroy all life forms." And, like, I don't know, that seems like it would be a pretty cool hook for a techno beat. So if anybody wants to use that, you have my permission.
I just got wake up, Kakarot, and it was not a. It was a deeper robot voice.
Me being who I am, I was like, wait a minute, that's not where Goku's pod landed, right? Again, they're messing with time and geography in these last couple of episodes, because we are made to believe that Gohan and Piccolo went back to the island that that Gohan was training on, but we know that Goku met Gohan, his surrogate father, after crash landing on Earth, somewhere on the mainland.
Yeah,
because Goku built his house near Grandpa Gohan's house.
Correct.
So, are we to believe now, after all that we've been through, that Gohan he's essentially never left home, because if the pod is near the house, which is near Grandpa's house, and Gohan, you know what?
They just did it, okay? They don't care.
They don't care about me at all, it seems. The anguish, the inner turmoil in my mind.
They don't care about your cork board with yarn.
Cork board? It's my entire front room, which is my apartment.
Gohan and Piccolo are training more. Gohan tries to trick Piccolo by pretending that he's hurt, that he's a weakling. But I guess the reversal on that is Gohan just jumping up very high.
Gotcha, I can jump.
Yeah, I get a very childlike trick. Then Piccolo jumps up and says, "You call that jumping power?" Knocks him down on the ground and says, "You're even softer than your father."
Oh, God. Piccolo is appropriately just trouncing all over this 5-year-old, I guess, maybe now.
I guess at this point, maybe.
But yes, similar to mine, Piccolo said, "You're going to have to jump higher than that." I just like that. It's like, oh, you think you could jump? It's like, yeah, kid, just jump to the sky.
It's the dad blocking his kid from shooting a basket.
Oh, that's going to be me, by the way.
Yeah.
I just want to, when my child finds these recordings on a hard drive in the attic, blows them off with starts listening back. I hope they find this tape and they know that I was planning on doing this forever. That my kid will never score on me.
Well, you'll lose your powers once he does.
Of course.
You have to sign the deed over to him.
And then they get to take all my shoes.
I mean, you'll have several Jordans by then.
Several. Right now, I only have the one. My precious J's.
Well, they multiply. But people don't know is that they multiply. If you keep them in a cool, dry place.
Cool, dry place with a lot of empty shoe boxes, and by the end of the summer, I'm gonna have some retro Jordan 4s, some Jordan 2s, the Last Chance Jordan 1s. I'm going to have them all.
If you play The Last Dance, that Chicago Bulls documentary on loop near them, I hear that helps them to grow, to cultivate.
Same thing that if you're trying to grow weed in your apartment, you have to play it lots of Snoop Dogg, but like documentaries of Snoop Dogg.
Or in a pinch, Space Jam will work too.
Space Jam will also work. It'll also work.
You might get some. You might just get some '90s Looney Tunes streetwear on top of it too. So just be prepared for that.
Be prepared for tall tees.
Yeah.
And that shirt that says, "If you see the police, warn a brother."
Get ready for Taz wearing backward jeans.
But the bud will be. Mwah.
Goku, like we said, is on Snake Way. At this point, he is crawling his way towards the end. He is so tired. But who cares, because we're back on Earth. And how did you... Okay, the first shot of the scene back. Yes. How did you react to it? With anger?
Mostly confusion. Because what you're referencing is Gohan... Like, you don't know this at first, but Gohan, he's like dreaming of eating all of these delicious fruits and foods. He's sitting on a pile of them. And I think he eats like a banana, he tosses it, he pulls up a pineapple. And as he's looking at the pineapple, it slowly morphs into Raditz' face. And then he sees Raditz beating his father, like remembering the trauma of that day. And then he wakes up and sees the moon. And I don't know about you, Aaron, but this whole time I was like, okay, he's still in a dream because the moon's been destroyed.
Oh, I didn't think he was. I didn't think that.
I thought they were going for it.
They showed the moon first before they do the dream.
Oh,
they did.
Dang. Oh, that's right. I have in my notes. Moon, where you been?
How did the moon come back in all caps? Is what I wrote.
Yes.
And then also in all caps, why is that owl wearing a hat? Blathers,
get out of here.
I have nothing for the museum right now. Please, I'm busy. What are you doing out here anyway? You're just hanging out near this kid sleeping? He's a child. He doesn't belong in a museum. I know he's a rare specimen. Okay, you're picking him up. You're trying to drag him out. You got super tired. You're laying on your back. You got a little juice box. Look, I'm not going to help you carry a kid to your museum. Despite how annoying this child is, I won't. All right, well, you have a gun now. You're asking me if I'm feeling lucky, punk. But I don't think you got the guts nor the fingers to do this. You're realizing you don't have fingers. You're flying away in a rage. All right, I'll see you back on the island.
And I'm back. What did I miss?
I just wanted to know where Blather's got that hat. I want that recipe.
Oh, Aaron. Hey. Hey, snap out of it.
What?
Snap out of it. You're dreaming of Animal Crossing again.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I guess I was. What's the moon doing up here? We don't get a full transformation yet, but we do get Gohan going emo.
Oh, yeah.
Because his little hairs are like now down in front of him, a la Spider-Man 3.
He's dancing down the streets of Fifth Avenue, pointing at hot ladies.
In an all-black suit, which is the dorkiest thing you can do.
All right, we have to move on. I don't want to talk about that movie.
Wait, Vince, do you have an all-black suit with black shirt?
No.
All right, I will save my... This is not a stand-up comedy podcast, so I'll save my routine.
Yeah, save that Spider-Man 3 bit you've been honing for years.
Gohan and Piccolo fight, essentially. Gohan, he's gone feral. Piccolo has to split into two in order to deal with him. They realize that his tail has grown back. Piccolo. This is kind of short. I know I'm burning through a lot of this, but it's like a bunch of fight stuff.
And it arguably this episode went by much faster than I think the last 3 have. Just in terms of like watching it, it will fly by because of that.
It did feel a little bit like a reward. I'm like, oh, thank you for some action. Versus everything that's going on.
Also, I love that Piccolo was talking to himself about what was happening.
Wait, what?
Oh, in mine? Yeah. He's like, his tail came back. I didn't. And then his other half was like,
I don't know if that's talking to each other.
But man, I didn't write it down. But there was a point where where Piccolo says something to Piccolo, and Piccolo responds, Uzumaki Piccolo using the Shadow Clone Jutsu technique.
Well, I just thought, I'm like, look, it's hard being a single parent. You need some help. Of course, he's gonna split up into 2.
A lot of parents need to know that technique.
Yeah. So eventually, like, Gohan's so powerful that he smacks Piccolo back into one entity.
I had that in my notes as like I tried to find a play on like, oh, he punched him into next week. He punched him so hard he became one. It doesn't work that well, but I wanted to bring it up on the podcast.
No, I enjoyed it. I think that works. God, a lot of stuff happened. A lot of just random stuff. Piccolo uses Force Lightning to try and stop Gohan, but it's too late. He becomes an ape. Piccolo then like, well, there's only one thing to do. I gotta blow up the moon again. And he tries to, and the beam goes straight through it.
Huh?
Because the moon's a hologram, baby.
Hollow moon.
Which is an actual conspiracy. That the moon is a hologram set up by NASA.
Oh, God. Wait, are you being for real, for real?
I'm being for real, for real.
Oh,
this is not a bit.
No. Oh, that makes me sad.
There's a few different versions, if I can recall correctly. The moon is a hologram because it's actually like a satellite or a space station that NASA is hiding from us.
So like Truman Show-ish?
I mean, there's always that. This is a simulation.
Oh,
theory.
Okay. I'm more the whole there's a base inside the moon. The moon is
yeah. I mean, there's a base inside the moon. Correct. There's theories that like the moon is hollow. And that's where the base is. It's like it's not a hologram, but it is hollow. It's crazy.
I mean, the moon is hollow was confirmed in the last Naruto movie. So
wait, what?
Oh yeah, Aaron.
Naruto goes to space.
In the Naruto universe, the moon was populated by one of the early groups of shinobi that left Earth because they were not using Ninshu correctly, but some of them stayed and they became the Hyuga clan with visual prowess to see chakra in all things. And then when Naruto goes up there to fight, he's able to cut the moon in fucking half.
Okay.
Yep.
Naruto goes to the moon, is what you're telling me.
Naruto goes to the moon, yes.
How does he get to the moon?
Space-time portals in a cave on Earth.
That's better than like, we're on a rocket, baby.
But they could have done that. I would have been fine. There's a Robo Naruto made like an android Naruto.
Wait, what?
That's Abominus just. They're gonna blow up Konoha.
I know what you're doing.
What?
You're trying to you're saying all the things I like to try and get me to watch Naruto, and it ain't gonna work.
Oh, but Aaron, it's all true. This is all true in Naruto. Yes. In the last Naruto movie, that the whole stuff with the moon, but in the rest of Naruto, there's a robot Naruto that Naruto has to fight. There's a bunch of just goofy pranks that they pull.
Okay. Do they call it a Naruto?
No, but people think it's Naruto for a minute.
But he's a giant robot.
No, he's not a giant robot. He's a robot Naruto size.
I'm out.
Sorry.
I'm less interested.
There's a movie with giant robots, though.
Okay, look, I think that's a good time for me to check out these movies during the commercial. Do you miss moonlight walks along the beach?
Do you miss the soothing light of a full moon caressing you as you go to sleep?
Do you miss comparing celestial objects to big pizza pies and then saying that's amore?
If you've ever had the dream of becoming an astronaut to one day land on the moon.
Ever since the moon destruction of 8 years ago, and then the moon destruction of 6 months ago, people have been going through moon withdrawal, which is a legal medical term that our staff here has created. But we're here to help. Here at Moonlighting Inc., we can simulate a moon for you and your family to enjoy with our line of moon projectors.
That's right. Our patented line of moon projectors to do everything for you that the moon could. We've got waxing crescent all the way to waning crescent, from new moon to full moon, all the ranges of a monthly moon cycle in the back of your yard or inside your own home with our mini moon projector that you can set up at your desk to get that bright moonlight even at work. Or the mega moon projector. You can project a moon for an entire community if you're in the moon. Get it? Can we keep that joke in?
And look, a lot of other moon projector salesmen will give you an inferior product. They won't give you a device that gives you the full cycle. They'll try and sell you on a new moon only device, which we all know is a joke.
A big joke.
You don't need that. With our moon projector, even down to the mini moon projector, you get a full cycle of the moon that you can speed up or slow down at your will, or you can keep it on the normal 28-day cycle.
One of the standout features of our moon projectors at Moonlight Inc. is customization. Upload your own lunar faces so you can see Grandma on the moon. Or Grandma can see you on the face of the moon. Ever dreamed about being the man on the moon? Guess what? He looks just like Gary Busey, like we all thought he would.
Create a personalized message on your moon for those special occasions or romantic getaways.
Gary loves Stacy.
Chili cook-off this Sunday, 4 p.m.
Pick up after your dog.
Gary, your music's too loud. The whole neighborhood hears it. That's right, be passive-aggressive towards your neighbors with our patented moon projectors. And the moon projector isn't just for show. It correlates with supernatural phenomenon. Take it from this man-wolf.
I thought I could never change again, but thanks to Moonlight Inc. and their mini moon projector, I could change it within the safety of my own home and keep my humanity. Oh, best of both worlds! Oh, or should I say planetoids?
Thank you, Tim Allen.
And if that's not enough, take it from this martial artist who loves training by moonlight.
Yeah, I love training by moonlight, punching trees, not thinking about girls, hanging out with little kids. Wait, no, that's not me. Shit. Hold on, rewind. That's a different guy I know who hates the moon. Look, I loved it. Look, I can only train in the dead of night to hide my train shame. It's embarrassing for people to watch me because I'm not very good at it, and all my friends are stronger than me. But by the moonlight, I can go in the woods and train anytime I want, and a certain someone doesn't know I'm out and about.
And now another testimonial from... Oh, I'm sorry. You're just coming on it? Okay. Hey, listen to me, you assholes. Knock this shit off,
oh,
okay?
God. Yeah, you pushed me down.
I've been training for 11 months, and your lunar projector just keeps getting in the way. Do you have any idea how hard it is to wrangle a child who sees the moon at night and goes feral? Do you?
That's just proof that our moon projector is powerful, though. If anything, you're endorsing the product.
That's right. I'm Piccolo from second place finisher in the last Tenkaichi tournament, and I'm here to validate Moon Inc. for what they do for my training.
You heard it here first, folks. The son of King Piccolo says Moonlighting Inc. is the way to go. I don't know if that's good or bad. We should end this ad, I think.
And from everybody here at Moon Inc., all we have to say is... Happy mooning.
So we're back, and it's kind of beautiful. It's Kame House at night. The stars are out. You see the reflection in the ocean. And everyone's celebrating. Bulma, Roshi, Oolong, Turtle. They're celebrating the fact that they just found the Dragon Balls.
They found all 7 Dragon Balls, and they did it with time to spare. They've got a few months.
Now, I'm mad that out of all the possible filler we could have gotten, we didn't get Roshi, Bulma, Oolong, and Turtle.
I know.
Hunting for the Dragon Balls.
I know.
That would have been so choice.
Well, how slapstick would that have been? And then, Pilaf, Shu, and Mai are hot on their tail the whole time. Where is that filler, okay? If we're going to go, full filler, give me that filler.
Yeah, Bulma, machine gun. Oolong, pooping his pants. All the hits.
Turtle, hiding in his shell.
Roshi, when push comes to shove, he'll martial arts you.
But, most of the time, he's just sitting there kind of complaining or using all the chaos to get close to Bulma. Or he's, smitten with Mai, so he never wants to hurt her, or Pilaf, or anybody else.
Oh, I'd love Roshi to meet the gang, the Pilaf gang. That hasn't happened yet.
Has not happened yet.
And he's like, I'll join your crew. Hey, I like who you got going around. You need a big, tough guy to fuck shit up? I'm your man.
That's been... Excuse me, old-timer, but that's been taken care of by yours truly.
Oh, really?
Incomparable martial art... Ow! Oh! Sire, help! Oh!
Let me just grab you by the tail and swing you around. Then I'll toss you over there. So it looks like you got room in your crew for a sprightly old man.
I don't know about this man, Emperor Pilaf. He seems to be a bit of a perv.
I'm right next to you.
I can tell.
We're arm in arm.
Click, click. I have a gun.
Oh, you think they'll scare me? You never met Launch before.
Who?
Ain't no thing, baby. This is what I like. It gets me going.
Oh, if this is what you like, then Emperor, may I? Of course, Mai. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, yeah. The money shot, baby.
Emperor, he liked it.
Damn, Roshi. We have the Dragon Ball. We could leave. Oink, oink.
Yes, Master, why don't we just leave? This is getting weird.
Hey, you don't gotta be around for this. I mean, it makes it better. I'm not gonna lie.
Emperor, permission to use the bazooka? Of course, Mai.
Ooh, that's new. Damn, girl.
See you later, perv.
This is the hardest I ever got.
Seed.
Yes, that's exactly what we wanted to see.
That's what we wanted to see. Because I imagine after that explosion, Roshi goes blasting off again via his bloody nose rocket into the atmosphere. Bulma and Mai give each other the look.
Oh, they would beat his ass in solidarity.
Of course.
Roshi notices that the moon is out, and he thinks it's weird. No one really thinks anything else of it. I mean, that's kind of the scene, but...
Yeah, does Roshi not, in yours, say, odd that there's no actual moonlight coming from the moon?
No, he just says it's weird. So, I mean, that makes him a little more wiser, which I like in your version.
Yeah, he seems to be, knowing that something weird's going on.
As they're celebrating, Roshi's the only one drinking booze. Everyone else is drinking some sort of juice, which could be booze, but they don't have the right straws.
Yeah, it's never been clearly established, but we're assuming it's not beer because, don't drink beer through a straw.
Also, Roshi's smoking cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
I had to I'm like, hold on, there's an ashtray, there's a pack. I know he smokes a pipe.
No wonder Chi-Chi didn't want him hanging around Roshi's house. He's a smoker.
Mm-hmm. Inside the house?
In the house.
That ruins that property value.
Mm-hmm. Can't get that out, no matter how many times Turtle has to scrub the floors.
Roshi, there's a perfectly good spittoon right in the corner.
There's nothing like just taking a big... right on the floor.
But then I have to clean it up. And then we invite all these girls over. and other friends, and they don't want to come over. And this is the reason they don't want to come over. It's like a saloon in here, not the fun Westworld kind.
Don't you ever bring up Westworld to me, Turtle. It's my dream to go there.
Because you got kicked. Oh.
No, it's my dream to go back there. Fine, I had to admit it. I did get kicked out of Westworld for being too lecherous.
You were there for 5 minutes.
And I broke every concubine.
Yeah, you still owe them money.
And they'll never get it. Just like I'll never get tired of missing the spittoon.
All I'm saying is I know you're trying to quit smoking. Maybe there's a better alternative than the chewing tobacco.
Fine, Turtle. What do you think is a better alternative since you're, I don't know, a cold-blooded creature living off the back of me, Master Roshi, tournament champion winner?
The home is still in my name.
Oh.
And also, rent's a little late this month from you.
Come on! I was out. We were catching all the Dragon Balls.
All I'm gonna say is, first suggestion: just chew some carrot sticks instead. Whenever you get the urge to smoke, eat a carrot. That's what Bugs Bunny does.
I hate Bugs Bunny. I hate him so much, Turtle. You know this.
I mean, he kind of was the one that got you kicked out of Westworld.
He did. I was like, you're a cartoon. Your jaw's dropping and heart's pounding out of your chest. You're hitting yourself with a mallet. This is unseemly.
He was kind of jealous because that's the only way he can show. That's how they do. That's how toons do it. And he's like, wait, there's another way.
And I showed him.
Wait, you put that in there?
I showed him where everything goes.
I wish you didn't record your entire time at Westworld and then play it for me.
Do you want me to? I'll just play you the audio. Are you ready?
Oh, not again.
Here we go.
Yeah, I can't stop you. What's up, Roshi?
Oh, Bugs Bunny.
Want to go on a cool quest with me?
Sure. Let's get some, I don't know, some company for this quest.
I mean, Porky's right here with me.
No, lose the
and
pigs.
Daffy.
I'm sick of these.
Oh, you're grabbing my arm.
Come here.
You're grabbing my arm.
Come here. I'll show you. I'll show you. This is the simulation that I do every day. It's just like in the show. I just get this shack, and I invite a bunch of people over, and then you know what comes next. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what comes next. My tongue's rolling out of my mouth.
Yes.
I just hit myself over the head with a mallet.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
What else is there? We're done here.
Oh, Bugs. You poor naive fool. Hey, you've never actually performed Pafu?
Wait, are you calling me a maroon?
Sorry, a moron. That was a good joke, huh, Bugs?
I'm holding up a sign that says, that has a skunk on it.
Oh, are you calling me a stinker?
Mm-hmm.
And now a screwball?
Yep.
And hey, get this dunce cap off of my head. They left. All the ladies, they left. And some of the gentlemen. I can't believe you. You've made me a mockery here at the Westworld. I'm gonna power up. Boom.
Yeah, you getting big, Doc.
Oh,
wait. Fade to black.
That's all, folks.
Roshi, thank you for not playing the gross parts. Just when you attacked Bugs Bunny for cock blocking you.
Yes, I did. I tried to destroy Bugs Bunny for cock blocking me, and in one fell swoop, I erased most of Westworld. They didn't take kindly to that, but I said, "You signed the waiver that I signed."
Look, as much as I've enjoyed this conversation, I'm not sure what it has to do with you not smoking.
Oh yeah.
So you're avoiding your classic deference.
Fine, I'll go get help.
I just wanted you to vape.
I'll go get help. I understand. I'll buy the patches. I'll chew the gum. I'll do it all.
Maybe Baba can hypnotize you.
Oh, no. I'm not gonna... Nope. Not letting that happen again.
Why? What happened? Maybe you got a recording of that?
That story is for another time.
All right. Well, clean up your fucking tobacco on the floor.
All right.
Piece of shit.
Hey, all right, fine. I'll show you what you did to me.
Oh, no. Oh, I was joking.
No. We're playing back the tape, goddammit.
I'm covering my ear holes.
This is what she did. Here we go.
So, brother, I see you come crawling back to me. Something going wrong in your life? Still smoking,
No, I love smoking. I'm never gonna do chewing tobacco. But I love to smoke. No, I need you to hypnotize me.
Hypnotize
For a different
you.
reason.
I think I'll have fun doing this. So I'll hypnotize you, and you'll never smoke again. How
No,
about
I
that?
said not that.
What?
No,
Oh.
hypnotize me to make me think, that I'm, surrounded by ladies all the time. Westworld, it ain't gonna open for like another few years. I want that experience now.
You are still the old pervert that I remember.
It's like cheap VR.
Do not equivalent my craft. I don't even know if this is my voice anymore. But don't equivalent my craft to your lascivious needs. Fine. I'll hypnotize you for sure. You'll get what you're after. Wink to the camera that I see you set up.
Oh yeah, I need to record. Ooh, I gotta record these moves for posterity.
Are you ready?
Go, yeah, lay it on me,
Brother
baby.
of mine, who sits in time upon my crystal ball. You'll have some fun by the time I'm done with this hypnotism. And a woo, and a wah, and a blinky, 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 bang! There you are.
Look at all these women. There's 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, they're all gorgeous. They're the peachiest of peachy girls. Oh, this is wonderful. Let me just grab onto them. Wait a minute. These women are very hard, very dynamite shaped. Wait a minute.
Yeah, what's up, Dak?
Oh, Bugs, what are you doing here in my girl fantasy?
Oh, well, there's always a catch, Dak. And I made a wrong turn at Albuquerque, ended up being part of Baba's stable, and now I'm here.
Oh no, I see Bugs, and but he's dressed up like hot lady Bugs. We all know, we all enjoyed it. And he's got a plunger, but the plunger's shaped like a lady because the hypnotism is still working. Oh no, he's gonna press that lady down, and that lady dynamite's gonna blow up.
Just gonna...
Please don't. I'm sorry.
How about a dance, Roshi? Nya, 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 nya. Boom!
So you've been feuding with Bugs for a while, huh, Master?
Ugh, that annoying rabbitous Jokus.
I'm glad you're learning the scientific names of creatures.
Shut it, turtlest, boringest.
Well, you got me.
Anyway, I'll stop all the tobacco. Through showing you my own videos, I've seen the error of my ways, and if it'll get a girl like Bulma to finally like me and stay over, then I guess I'll stop.
There's a bunch of other things you could do to improve that.
This is the only thing.
One of many, I would say.
I'm hearing one of one.
Maybe next time.
Oh, this is my last bit.
Oh, right in my face.
Ding, ding.
Oh, and then it bank shot into the spittoon, so technically you got it in the spittoon, but at what cost?
Nothing to Roshi.
And scene.
What a journey.
I don't know if I'm sorry about that or...
I'll say this. Oh, no, I lost it. I had something, then I lost it. That's how I'm feeling.
So look, we miss Roshi, I guess. and his shenanigans. We got it out of our system. Now we're back to just some fighting. Piccolo tries to shoot the giant ape Gohan with an energy blast, and he catches it in his hand because that's how tough he is. And then he steps on Piccolo.
Yeah, I found that whole sequence pretty comical. In mine, Piccolo fires the energy blast. Then after it has no effect, he says out loud, he's like, I'm not strong enough to beat a Saiyan. I need more training.
Yeah. He I get that too. He's like, this is a good test. If nothing else, this is a good test of my ability.
And then he does get slammed into a wall and then trampled.
But all that trampling and running around reveals the source of the moon. There's a backlight hitting Ape Gohan and Piccolo. He's like, there we go. That's what it is. What are these moonlighting ink projectors that everyone's raving about? I hear they have over 1,000 5-star reviews.
And so many different shell casings for their projectors. This one's in the form of a Saiyan pod.
You can get it as Kame's Lookout, Korin Tower, the Tenkaichi Tournament platform,
Bulma's house.
I don't know who'd want that, but someone will. It's not for me, but there are models in your favorite characters.
Monster Beast Giran.
Nam.
Ranfan.
Yeah, Ranfan's pretty popular.
Very popular. Ranfan's always sold out.
Yeah. I think they're doing a reprint. What I'm saying is I gotta destroy this projector. And also say projector right. And that, he destroys the Saiyan pod.
It is interesting, though, because we do see a bit of progress from his training. I think one of the things that he remarked earlier on, a few episodes ago, was it took him too long to do a special beam cannon. He destroys the projector with a special beam cannon, and he does it quickly, and he's able to move and fire, which was something he could not do before. So we're seeing Piccolo's progress.
That's true. I was just surprised that he elected to use an energy blast to destroy the Saiyan pod. Like, I think a good chop would do it, right?
This is true. I mean, maybe Piccolo knows something about Saiyan metal that we don't.
That it kicks fucking ass.
Yeah.
Fucking shreds.
If the Saiyans did any music style, metal is it. If, like, they're in the Trolls universe, metal is just Saiyans. What are Namekians?
Namekians are just jam bands. Those fucking hippies.
They're just like singing about the dragon and the Dragon Balls and all that stuff.
They're following the Namekian version of Fish around.
And then, the Frieza race is like Steve Aoki style techno.
I was thinking similar vein. I'm like, oh, that's just Linkin Park.
Yeah, so edgy.
So many feelings. That's all the aliens.
Yeah,
none other that we know of.
It would require research in the moment that we can't do.
We can't.
Or else I'll have to give back all 3 of my cats.
Yeah. The Earth is safe from Gohan. We get all that rigmarole again. Moon goes bye-bye. He rips the tail off. But we got to get to the main event of this episode. All that really has just been built up to Goku. He finally sees the little tail of Snake Way. He gets so excited that he slides down the rest, falling off, and then quickly coming back up. Knowing my luck, I would probably fall off at that point.
Oh my god, of course.
But once he gets there, he's like, oh, there's nothing here. Where's King Kai? Then he looks slightly up and sees that there's a small planetoid up above him, a sphere that he flies up to. And as soon as he gets into range, he crashes down onto the ground. Goku can barely stand up.
Yeah, Goku remarks on how strong you have to be just to stand up with all this extra gravity.
Yeah, I don't want to just recap every beat from here, which I know is what's happening, but it's a bunch of new stuff.
Yep.
Look, it's King Kai's planet. While trying to get some food from a tree, he sees a monkey. He thinks this monkey is King Kai, and you get a little bit of comedy from it. I completely forgot about this bit, and I was pleasantly surprised by it again.
It is a nice bit. It reminded me how, like, like we said earlier, we miss Roshi in these episodes, and we're definitely missing a lot of Goku in these episodes because this was just pure Goku fun, where Goku is just like, oh, you're King Kai, I'll just move like you move and train like you train.
Yeah, assuming someone as King Kai has worked for me in the past.
Yeah. I've totally learned my lesson that you're not going to eat me.
Or try and do a game with me.
But yeah, the mimicry is so cartoonish. It's very fun because it's an actual monkey. It's not like a monkey humanoid person. And so Goku is just making monkey noises and doing this weird stepping and following of this ape. Like it builds up.
Yep, this is training. There is a little bit in the back where he asks King Kai, Aaron quotes, to drop some fruit from the tree. The first time it just goes right to the middle of the planet. Like it creates a giant hole. The second time Goku tries to catch it and it drops him to the ground. Now, I don't know a ton of how gravity works. But if it's a native plant to that planet, I don't think it would create a giant hole in the ground.
Maybe we should ask Goku, because in my episode, when the apple first drops, I think Goku's been learning some stuff on this side, because he says, wow, if Sir Isaac Newton was underneath that apple, I don't know if we'd ever learn what gravity is.
How did he learn that? Okay. The floodgates are open. Pandora's box is now lifted. The lid's
I knew
off.
this would get you.
Everything's coming out because
nothing is true. Everything is.
So that means I can see where he learned it. He probably picked it up from Gohan in his studies.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the remarkable thing. This suggests that this is some sort of parallel world where an Isaac Newton did exist. Like, is this actually Earth? Are we in the future? Can
I throw this into the mix of things that you're pondering? This might break your brain even more. But Aaron, what if this is like an Assassin's Creed style storyline in which Goku is interacting with scholars from across history? And he's actually met Isaac Newton.
He was there when it happened.
He's
the one that caused it.
Goku was also there at the signing of the Declaration of Independence. He was there when the pyramids were built and when the Roman Empire fell.
His ancestry has been through everywhere. I can't go. We've already talked. There's a second conspiracy we've covered.
Yes.
In this episode. Let's move on. Because at the end of it, we do see the official King Kai, who simply asks, "What are you doing?" in a deep voice. I know he's a little more high pitched in the U.S. version.
Yeah, I may have to listen to his voice in yours because I've only ever heard King Kai in the English version, and I do love his like nasally voice. So I'm excited to have him as a part of the crew.
But yeah, that's where we're gonna end off. I think we can safely say the filler is dead.
The filler is dead
for now.
Long live the filler for now.
But who knows when filler will rear its evil head. It's fun head.
Yeah.
It's head that like you don't expect, but you're like, yeah, that was fine.
Like the nice head of a beer that you didn't pour yourself.
But we got some email. This is from Master Researcher Nick, who writes, I want to defend Gohan's actions from last week's episode in reference to him playing with all the kids and lying about having a mom.
All right.
So yeah,
I'm putting my hands behind my head and saying, you better know where you're going with this, counselor.
First of all, Gohan's been in isolation for 6 months, and this is his first bit of social activity in a long time, so it makes sense he'd want to enjoy it. Secondly, after Gohan's revelation to the orphan kids, Ram even says, yeah, Chico and I didn't really give you a chance to explain yourself. So it's not like the orphans are even mad about him lying to them in the first place. Him lying was not the most grievous sin to me. I'm mad that Gohan pretended to be poor and an orphan. I think there's plenty of time to explain himself, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, all it takes is like, oh no, I have a mom.
Yeah, but now that we're not being hunted down by goons,
Yeah.
but I'm on my way home. Any a little help?
Or after, oh, thank you so much for getting me off that beach. Oh, and that's my sword, thanks. Also, you guys are orphans? That sucks. I'm really trying to get back to my mom, but I'll help you guys out if you need it.
I have a Piccolo mentality when it comes to Gohan, because he's a brat and deserves to be spanked, whether by me or by society. Look, my policy is I'm tough on Gohans.
And that's why you should elect Aaron for congressman.
Mm-hmm.
He's tough on Gohans and light on podcasts.
The email continues. Anyway, Mr. Popo, in the early 2010s, Dragon Ball Z Kai aired on a lot of channels, including the CW, which was done by 4Kids. In what was likely done as an attempt to sidestep Mr. Popo's problematic nature, 4Kids decided to tint his skin color into a dark navy blue. So my question is, was this the right or wrong call to do? Ooh,
oh, wow.
My finger's going deep into my collar, and I am pulling it several feet back and forth.
Honestly, I think history would say that's not the right move. I look, Popo's a problem, okay? The way that he is designed is problematic, plain and simple, but taking it from black to navy, I guess would soften it for a generation that doesn't know what minstrelsy is, but for everybody who does, the blue doesn't really take it away. It's a lot more of the features on the character than anything else, because he's not dim-witted, but the characterization of him is that of like, oh, he's a simple Popo. It's like, come on, I don't like that, because it exists, like that caricature exists within some of the background characters in the series. Like I'm thinking of when Gohan and Bulma were fighting Commander Blue, and they showed up on that one island, and there were the two Red Ribbon Army guys in the helicopter motorcycle things. One of them had dark skin, but problematically large lips, and was also characterized as kind of a dimwit. Like, stuff like that is more the issue with Popo and representation in some anime, not all, but some, and you could chalk that up to there not being enough experience in that culture. But in today's day and age, it's not really acceptable. If you got a person of color in your anime, make them a person of color, not a caricature. That's it. Look, I like Popo because he's badass and he's strong and he's cool, calm, and collected. I don't like how he looks.
And those two ideas can exist at the same time.
They can exist, yes.
I feel like we talked about this before, where we were surprised in Dragon Ball. We're like, no, Mr. Popo is fucking rad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like because of all the reasons that you said. His look is bad.
His look is bad.
The caricature and the meaning behind that is super bad.
Because let us not forget that in the Buu saga, Popo was in charge of training 2 precocious Super Saiyans for days upon days, and he handled them.
Yeah, you think Piccolo's got it hard?
Imagine babysitting Goten, period.
Those kids are going to give you so much guff. Gohan, a good smack, he's in line.
Right. Can't teach a Trunks nothing back then.
Again, that's Piccolo and Gohan.
That's their relationship.
That's not for normal child rearing. Yeah, I don't know, Nick. Thanks, I guess.
No, I appreciate Nick bringing that up, but it's one of those things that I'm glad that they made an effort in Kai to fix it for the 2010s, and for everybody who watched it then, I'm sure they don't see any problem. There's no problem with it, and maybe I haven't seen that, so maybe I need to get a photo of it.
You didn't look at that email? He put a pic in it.
Oh, there's a pic in it. Let me get it up. Oh.
I mean, it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, that looks stupid. But also, he still has the lips.
Yeah.
He's still portly. I'm sure if he if he showed his hands, he'd still have like the gray palms.
It's definitely a Band-Aid.
Yeah, it's a Band-Aid, and it's a fine Band-Aid. Now that I see it, I was picturing something darker before I opened the email on my own device, but that's fine, I guess. Yeah, but the problem still exists. Get rid of those lips on brown characters and those beady eyes. Oh, Popo, you deserve so much more.
They did him so dirty.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you, Nick, for writing to us. If you want to write to us, you can. I don't know how to end that segment.
I know there's no. Let's just say. I'll end it. I'll end that segment with like, look, it's dialogue. We're all part of it. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Something I did not know previous. Everybody's trying to do their best with these kind of cultural things, and let's just remember, Dragon Ball is about fighting. It's not about race relations or anything like that. I don't know if that helped. I'm trying.
As you said, everyone's trying. But if you want to write to us, you can at comemyhousepartypod@gmail.com. You can find us on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Again, if you haven't joined us before, you can come. We're live streaming every Thursday night around 7:30 p.m. We just started Animal Crossing. We had like an extra long stream.
Super long stream, yeah.
Just because we were getting into it. There's now several backstories that we've created for various characters. There is Kame House Party continuity.
Oh yes.
Within this Animal Crossing playthrough. If any of that sounds interesting, join us on Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And if you don't want to put that in the old Google Calendar, you can always, I don't know, I'm changing.
Oh God, Aaron! No, he's changing. Oh.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Aaron. If you like our videos, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell to get notifications for whenever we go live. Satan. Jeff Bezos.
Whoa. Oh my goodness, Aaron, I think you're gonna master that technique soon. We just got a bunch of Omaha Steaks codes. Just kidding, we are not sponsored by Omaha Steaks.
I get an email from Raid Shadow Legend.
Don't open it.
I don't know. That's a lot of characters. Oh, the graphics.
Oh, is that DC Universe subscription calling my name?
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been keeping us sane. I love both streaming and the podcast equally. But the stream has been like very refreshing and very fun. And I enjoy everyone who comes and hangs out with us. And thank you all for joining us on the stream and on the podcast.
Yes.
For listening to all of this. We genuinely super appreciate all of you for being here with us, for talking to us, for making us feel like special boys.
Yeah. And to that end, no matter what you're going through, where you are, if you're trying to master the technique of YouTuber, or you're trying to destroy Moonlight Inc., you gotta keep